Bob is off to get longer bolts. He's trying to get the goose pin put up. We went and bought the gate panel yesterday and bought all the fence clamps and stuff to put it together, and the bolts aren't long enough, so he's got to run back into town and grab bolts that are long enough. So I'm waiting out here with the dog. Rose. Hi, Rose. Say hi. Say hi, Rose. She got a sore back leg today. She's a little chunkier. We do have her on a diet. Bob takes her for multiple walks down the driveway, down to the trailers, the bottom gate, and back up. So she's getting a lot of exercise. She's old, though. We got Rose in 2017. Rose is almost 10 years old. They said she was 2 years old when we got her. And so that would have put her being born in 2015, and it's 2024. So she's almost 10 years old. And she's got a big cyst under one of her front legs and stuff. So, we do what we can when we can do it, huh, Rose? And got a big old turkey right there. Tom Turkey! Tom Turkey! Anyhow, this is the cattle panel that we bought. This is actually going to go up on 7-foot high T-posts. And then in between these concrete blocks, Bob measured it out, I have two metal raised beds like this, but they're rounded edge instead of square edge like this one is. They're going to go in between these concrete blocks. I'm going to order 2 more to go over on the other side. And then we'll put those 7-foot T-posts with that cattle panel down the middle. And that should be great to drape bird netting over to keep the deer and stuff out. My tomato production was crap this year. I had big plans of selling starter plants, this, that, and the other. Well, none of that's going to work out, unfortunately. Even my greens and stuff basically took a nosedive on me. So tomorrow, tomorrow or Friday, well, the sale's good for 11 days. So here in the next 11 days or whatever, here in the next couple days, we're going to take the truck down to Ridgefield and we're going to pick up 2 cubic yards of good garden soil. Because the people that I called, they could actually tell me what was in it and the percentages of the ingredients that they make their own. So I'm all for that. So anyhow, we're going to pick up 2 cubic yards of that, thinking 1 cubic yard's going to fill this. And then I've got those 2 4-foot raised beds. And anything after that, I'm just going to go get Pro Mix or something. Or actually over in Clatskanie, Oregon, where Bob, he had a small job to do the other day, and he was coming back through Clatskanie, and there was a feed store over there, so he stopped because we needed bird scratch, and he was able to get 2 bags, 2 50-pound bags, for like $5 more than what we pay for one 25-pound bag over here. And in Oregon, you don't have to pay sales tax. So that's where we're going to be getting our scratch from now on. So he called me. He said they had 3 cubic foot bags, which is a bale like Pro Mix comes in, and they were, I think he said $15 or $17 a piece. And I'm like, oh, so these 4-foot raised beds, they won't take that much, especially, this is going to take a little bit to fill, but I'll be putting some of that, those wood debris in the bottom, because I don't need it really that full, because that's what I grow carrots in. And I can grow beets and stuff in these smaller raised beds. They'll do just fine. But carrots will be grown in that. And I've always had really good luck with them in there. We got to get our potato bin, get a bunch of that soil taken out of there and replaced with some good stuff. And then all of like that green raised bed there, all of those wooden raised beds that the legs fell off, I've got 2 that haven't. We will keep a hold of those until they turn junky, then they're going to go on the burn pile. Those other ones, all of the soil in those and stuff are going down into the terrace garden, and that soil, that's my berry patch, and then they will go on ye old burn pile, because I'm tired of it. It just, I like my stuff to look neat and tidy, and this looks like a hot mess wreck, and it drives me nuts. It causes me anxiety, and so we're getting it neat and tidy, and the anxiety level should be a minimum after that, I would think. I hope I didn't just see a snake over there. Oh no, it's a bee. Phew, I was gonna freak out. Because I cannot stand those things. I almost want to put down some like vinegar or something around them. But that wouldn't be a good gig. Oh, I just think they're miserable. Oh, can't stand snakes. And if these guys wouldn't get attacked, I would let them out in the yard right now, and they could just eat them. I wouldn't eat their eggs after that, but they could eat them, and I wouldn't care. But yeah, they're kind of out of sorts because, well, they just got the front part of their pen uncovered so they can see out the front, but they don't realize that they're going to have a goose neighbor. Georgie, we had to go buy him a plastic tub. We put him in our last big box. I mean, we have a pile of boxes here, and that cardboard, we saved that because we're going to put it underneath the smaller beds and stuff. And also, we can shred that up and put it in our compost pile, and it'll work great. But anyways, we put him in our last big box, and he learned how to splash his water out of we got it in an old coffee can that we washed out really well, and put his water in there because he's a goose. He likes to have unfettered access to water. And he splashed it all over the side of the box and then proceeded to just tear a big hole in it. So, yeah, no, he got a plastic tub yesterday to go in for a night or two until this gets put up and he can go into that. So we had to go buy that new gate panel. That cost us, after tax, $180. But it's going to be where you go in that gate, and then you go into the chicken coop. So for the chickens and the turkeys to get out, they're going to have to go through 2 pens. And we're fine with that. And so the geese are just going to have half the size of a run as this. Because when they get bigger and we're outside, we will definitely let them out. Because they, like, Georgie, we let him out just to roam around. And basically what he does is he goes under my chair. I don't know why, but I thought he would, like, really bond with Bob. But he comes and lays under my chair. It's kind of odd. But I'm okay with it. There's Jerry the turkey. Jerry! And we got Tom Turkey. He knows his name. Tom Turkey, I don't want to see your butt, Tom. Tom. Thomas. These guys, they're just really social, but we can't let them out without the guineas coming out because they are imprinted on each other. And if we let those guineas out, we will lose them because none of these guys have their wings clipped. None of them. There's just not been a need. But we'll take that privacy screen off of there probably within a week or two. That'll be gone. Might leave it across the back and just kind of roll it back there and let it set. Because in the wintertime, of course, then we will roll it back out. And then we'll have to get, I don't know. We'll have to get something to enclose the goose pen on the back side. On the back, and then on the back And then like on the front part this way, my finger's huge because I got my camera zoomed in. So like this and like this. But we like to leave the front, this side open so that we can see in there. And so we didn't have quite enough fence panels. We had 11 of them, so we had an odd number, and if we would have had 12, we would have not had to go buy anything. And then we're going to take that big pool out there, and when we let the geese out, they will put that pool out here somewhere, probably over here somewhere, and they can get in there so they have water continuously. Ouch. So I'm going to end this video, and I will come back and do another video as Bob is getting the fence done.